Welcome to Local Ag. I'm your host, Melody Divers, a member of the Bedford County Economic Development Agricultural Advisory Board. It's time for another episode of Local Ag. Today is our 9th episode. Our goal, as you know, if you've been listening for a while, is to bridge the ag world with the non-ag world and strengthen community connections. Today's episode is going to be just wonderful, and we have Little Otter Flower Farm with us today. We are so happy that y'all are here. I would consider you guys hometown celebrities. You're all on the social media so much. I would say you are. People are going to know exactly who I am speaking with today. So we have Max, Jacob, and Maya here. And we are excited to learn more about your farm. So let's just get started. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yes.
We're here? Okay. So I have been following y'all on social media for a long time. Plus, I know you from the community. But now it's time for our listeners to really get the scoop on you guys. So first of all, who would like to share? What does your farm produce? What is your farm growing?
We grow over 40 different types of flowers and varying for every season of the year.
Over 40. Wow, that's amazing. And how did you decide to be flower farmers?
I like the colors of the flowers, and I like when flowers make people happy around Bedford County, like e.g. Random Acts of Kindness and Bedford County and the Bedford Farmers Market.
I think you just made a really easy connection for people. Flowers do make us happy. The colors make us happy. And we have some here. You brought Woody. Are those my flowers over there? Are those mine too?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You brought Woody and I some flowers this morning. And I'm happy. I'm looking at them and I'm smiling. So you're right, Max. It's a simple thing to bring kindness and beauty. I love that. Now, your logo, I have loved it from the beginning. I think it's adorable, but I know there's meaning behind it. So I see it on social media. And going back to being happy and smile, it makes me smile every time I see it. It makes me smile. It's just, I love your logo on social media. Can you tell the listeners what your logo looks like? Who created it? Why? And how did that come to be?
The logo was created by a young man named Patrick Lum, who has autism, and with that, flowers on the otter. And we named it the Little Otter Flower Farm because it borders the Little Otter River to the north.
So it makes sense because you're actually off of the Little Otter River, but your logo is a little otter with a flower. Come on, guys. That's the good stuff there. It's great. I love it. And now you said a young man designed it. Is he still in your business, or just it was a friend in passing, or?
It was a friend of passing with somebody who was creating a logo.
Okay, so you just knew him from the community and from New Jersey. Excellent. I love that. Well, I love it. The other thing I noticed on Facebook, and we have already said this word, kind and flowers. And I saw yesterday there was something that y'all did. You have a random act of kindness flower delivery. I don't think I've seen anything like that other than with you, with this business. I could be wrong. All right. So I've seen on Facebook, you have this great program called Random Acts of Kindness Flower Deliveries. I smile when I see this. And so I want our listeners to know, what is this? What are the details? And how can we be a part of it?
Thank you for asking. A random act of kindness is an arrangement of flowers delivered to a person or organization anywhere in Bedford County. The random acts of kindness cost $10 at the Bedford Farmers Market and $15 online at www.littleotterflowerfarm.com.
I love how you gave the pricing and the information so folks can be a part of this. Now, I noticed on your website you do not do flower shipping because it's really not a great idea for flowers. However, if somebody is out of state and they have a family member in the area, like if someone, Mother's Day is coming up, and if someone doesn't live near Mama anymore, they could definitely get Mama flowers for random acts of kindness, correct?
Yeah.
And you would deliver them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, hint, hint, everybody. Mother's Day is coming. And if you live near your mama or not, and here in Bedford County, you better be getting some flowers. Now, Maya, you said that earlier you were talking about when the deliveries happen. What are people's reactions when they get these random acts of flowers?
Yep. So most people are pretty ecstatic about getting the flowers. And it's not so much emotional, but they're just really happy that
someone thought of them.
Someone thought of them, and they're getting these flowers.
I love that. And it goes back to, again, at the beginning, what Max referenced is the flowers are beautiful. They bring happiness. And really, why not? Let's do this. We need more of this. All right. And now, hey, it's getting to be beautiful weather. I know our family is excited that we got some rain. We really needed it. So I know a flower farmer really feels that way. So beautiful flower weather is around the corner. But however, I'm looking at these beautiful flowers again that y'all brought us. And I know after this episode, people are going to really want to support your business. So how can folks shop and where can they find your flowers?
They can shop at the Bedford Farmers Market on Saturdays through the flower season, or they can shop online at littleotterflowerfarm.com to order like random acts of kindness for $15, for example.
All right. So folks, this is a real local endeavor. So you need to connect with them on a local side at the Bedford Farmers Market. Go on their website. I'm sure you do Facebook messaging and that kind of fun communication as well. So just get up with them and they will connect you with flowers. That's what it sounds like. All right. Speaking of your farm in particular, I was looking on your website. It's a great website, very informative. You really focus on being a regenerative farm. For our listeners that do not know what that term means, what does regenerative farming mean?
So regenerative farming means that we're not using any heavy equipment like tractors, rototillers, stuff like that, because it disturbs the earthworms and the micro biomes that live within the soil. We're trying to have the smallest eco footprint that we can make. So we're making our own microorganisms with the weeds that we pull, and we make lactic acid to spray on the flowers as a natural fungicide. And we also will use cardboard. We have raised beds. We use cardboard that people donate to us, and that gets filled into the trenches so the plants don't drown, and it provides food for the earthworms as
Excellent.
well.
I know recently I've seen on your social media you had a call for needing cardboard, but I feel like you're in a good spot now. So please do not bring cardboard right now. They will let you know if they need more.
They do a good job at
I was noticing your social media community really was advocating for folks like to really support this endeavor. And anytime the community is doing something like that, I love that. And Maya, you gave the best example. Like I really love that. I think you really broke it down so listeners, that was so user friendly. And thank you for that, because I loved how you did that. So what I'm hearing though, it's a lot of hands-on work.
It's a very
manual intensive.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite thing that you get to do on the farm, Maya?
My favorite thing on the farm is definitely arranging flowers.
Okay. Anybody else have something similar?
My favorite thing to do is interact with people at the farmers market and doing random acts of kindness with my usual random act of kindness duties around Bedford County.
So you like the social aspect.
I like the social aspect very well.
The artistic aspect. Jacob, what's yours?
Actually, I love when we have fields to be broad forking it, breaking up the soil. And that's really, really hard to do.
But you like it.
I do like it. I also love going to the Bedford Farmers Market to practice my social skills and get to engage with small talk with the customers.
Excellent. I feel like this is the most perfect combo here. The artistic, he likes the manual, you like the social. It's like you all were just handpicked for this. It's great. Like, I love this. And it sounds like you all get along and play to your strengths, and then you help each other. Because even our listeners can't see this, but listeners, please understand that this group that we have today, they are encouraging each other as they speak with head nods, thumbs ups, smiles. And so let's take a page out of that as we support each other in our own life. This is a great example. I'm not going to get emotional, but you guys are amazing. I'm enjoying this podcast so much. Okay, out of feelings, back into this. Okay, so community, we've mentioned it a lot. What do you need our community to know in order to better support you?
Oh, we've been growing flowers, people, and community through the last 5 years by my winning the agribusiness award, our being lieutenant governor, my featuring in the Virginia Bride magazine, our collaborations with field trips and career day, and two of our interns getting paying jobs around the community.
Very good. So our community is supporting you. You're getting to meet folks. Social media is great, but like Jacob said, going to the Bedford Farmers Market has been a wonderful experience. So basically, you're giving the community an A+ on their report card, because it seems like the community is already in a good spot supporting you, but you definitely would appreciate if more folks would find you and utilize your wonderful offerings. How can people, we've mentioned it, but just to reiterate, how can people connect with you to either learn more? Do you do field trips? Field trips?
Yes. We'll have groups of like the middle school and high school FFA or elementary school kids come to the farm, and other community groups, and we'll teach them about what we do at the farm. Elementary schools will do career day. We'll bring a board that they can physically interact with.
So sometimes you go to the school, and then sometimes
Yes.
they come to you.
Right.
Okay.
And then, of course, this month is Autism Awareness Month. So this Saturday we'll have our flowers, but we'll also have a booth set up to where people can learn more about autism and about what we do at the farm too.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And so we know you're at the farmers market a lot. Are there any other events that you have on your business calendar that you want to share? Anything else we need to know? Just at this point, it's the farmers market, random acts of kindness. Follow you on social media. You have Facebook and Instagram, and your website is super helpful. And the gentlemen have referenced that several times, but we'll make sure that it's in our maybe our show notes. Woody, we'll put their website as a thing. Any other cool facts, stats, things we need to know? Anything else? What about, I don't think I asked this. How long has your farm been a farm?
I started the Little Otter Flower Farm in the spring of 2020 to help people with autism develop job skills and find employment around the community. Unfortunately, the unemployment rate among people with autism is about 85% in this job to grow flowers, people, and community.
I love that. And I am sorry I didn't ask that sooner, but yes, that is wonderful. So your business model is working well, it looks like, and you're taking not just and bringing beauty with flowers, but the community is benefiting from being able to be a part of your community. I love it. I love this so much. I'm getting ready to go into the announcements, but I just have a nosy question. I want to know, what are you the most proud of, either with your work with the farm or the farm in general? So this is basically a brag on your business or brag on your personal growth with the business. I'm just nosy. I want to know.
It's a great question to ask, Melody. I'm very proud of developing a relationship with Max and Jen
Mhm.
and being able to learn work skills and teamwork and
Mhm.
social skills and being able to be working with the community, going to the Bedford Farmers Market. It
Right.
gets me to be able to know how to work with the public.
Excellent. And I feel your gratitude, and I know it's sincere. I love that. Yes, ma'am.
So I was, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I
Do
was
it.
the first intern at the farm to be able to get a paying job. And so right now, I currently work at the Bedford Co-op.
That's where I've seen you before.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been there for 3 years now. And the farm, I mean, I've already had an agricultural interest.
Mhm.
Before coming to the farm, I've had chickens my whole life. So
Right. And that's not a brag. That is a wonderful thing. If you've worked so hard to attain something, we all need to celebrate with you. So that's not a
Yeah.
brag. We're celebrating with you. Excellent.
Yep.
Max, what would you like to add?
I like using flowers to communicate with people very well around the community, and the flowers make people happy.
So you're proud that you're a part of the happiness in our community.
And we've got influence with the people around the community for the last 5 years.
Definitely wonderful. Jen, I'm going to put you on the spot. So can you get headsets swapped? I want to hear what Mama Jen has to say because I know this is going to be a good answer. What are you the most proud of?
I'm the most proud of that you did this podcast, and this is the first time I have to say anything.
Oh, okay.
I
know what you
am
mean.
proud that we have
That's-
been able to use growing flowers to help young people with autism develop
Mhm.
job skills. And Maya, no bragging, but I brag about you all the time. We are
Mhm.
more proud of Maya and Justin, who's our other
Mhm.
intern, who have gotten jobs than any flower we.
And your foundation of working at the flower farm has helped them with that. So I love how you are giving the credit back to them, but it also shows the guidance that you have given them, the foundation, the anchoring, all those wonderful accolades. But you are right. This is the first time that you had to speak on this podcast because they were so comfortable and confident. So good job to everybody.
And if I can give a shout out to
We want to hear it.
our volunteers, Kim Merglow, Michelle Witt, who work with these guys every
Mhm.
week and have practiced with these guys for the last 2 weeks. So
Excellent.
much thanks to
Oh,
them, too.
yeah. We love bragging on people. That is, we're here for that. So we're going to go into the announcement section, but is there anything else that we need to know about your flower farm before we switch gears in the podcast? Everyone feel satisfied?
I feel satisfied.
You feel satisfied?
I do too.
Yeah, your smile. I wish people could see. It's just beaming. So again, thank you, Little Otter Flower Farm, for being here. I'm going to just move into the announcement section, and everyone just sit here, and you can be nosy to what I'm going to say now. All right. So those of you that have seen us on Facebook, we are under Bedford County, Virginia Agriculture. Our Facebook page is growing. Thank you to everyone who is liking and following and even sharing posts. We want to reach as many folks as possible through our social media and also through our podcast. We're really aiming to bridge the non-ag world with the ag world. Today's episode will be posted with an episode link, and the information about Little Otter will be attached as well. And make sure you tag and connect and share and do all the social media things that you're supposed to do. Now, first up for announcements, Thrive Outside Festival is this Saturday, April the 5th from 10 to 6. This exciting and enriching festival will be held at Falling Creek Park here in Bedford. Family adventures, workshops, music, food trucks, adult beverages, exhibits on homesteading and agriculture, and more, way more, will all be at Falling Creek Park this Saturday. Look for the event on Facebook under the Thrive Outside Festival. They have details, maps, and very clear information so you can plan an awesome family day at the park. Yesterday, Lehman Family Farms announced the upcoming grand opening of their Virginia Flower Festival. I think the weather's played havoc with the tulips, which you probably know, with the tulips actually making their bloom arrival. So the official grand opening is going to be this Saturday. So Lehman Family Farm is located at 1815 Mountain View Church Road off of 460 near Montvale. This stunning festival is a new one to the area, but they are quoted as saying they will have a sea of 50,000 plus blooming tulips, and all the details and ticket prices are located on their website, which is laymanfamilyfarm.com. I know this is going to be a new local favorite. And also, I saw yesterday, if you're into donuts, you might want to listen to this. Also, as a treat, each person that purchases a season pass this weekend will receive a free donut each time they visit the farm in 2025. And my boys do work there. And they have brought donuts home, and the donuts are really good. So just let you know, I was a taste tester. Just around the calendar's corner is another family-friendly favorite. On April 12th, Gross's Orchard is hosting their Apple Blossom Festival. Food, wagon rides, music, vendors, and a beautiful spot to enjoy apple blossoms. This info is available on their Facebook page. And also April 12th is your Bedford Farmers Market. So make a day of it, y'all. Do all the things in Bedford. Our family's farm, Chapel Creek Farms, will be hosting an agritourism event on April 26th. We'll have burgers and bluegrass. This will be a fun event, hopefully a wonderful event where you can come and listen to New Standard Bluegrass Band. They'll be playing in our barn, and our Chapel Creek Farms burgers will be available for lunch purchase. And we'll have a quaint little area on our barn's porch with local vendors. And we'll also have our beef for sale in the storefront, and you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Now, speaking of farmers markets, Miss Jen, you want to talk about Bedford Farmers Market and the next date and all that fun stuff?
The next Bedford Farmers Market is Saturday, April 12th, and that is the Autism Awareness Market.
Mm-hmm.
So in addition to coming down for all of the fresh eggs and produce and, of course, flowers,
Mm-hmm.
crafts, we will have special autism events, a lot of sensory events. We will have autism awareness information at all of our booths.
Mm-hmm.
Please come down to the Bedford Farmers Market. Then we start our annual our seasonal market, which will be every Saturday from the first Saturday in May to the last Saturday in October.
And what are the hours?
The April 12th market, our
Mm-hmm.
last off-season market, is 9 to 1. And then once we hit May, we go from 8 to 12.
Okay, that is really good information. And everyone can stay up to date on the Bedford Farmers Market on their Facebook page. They have Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
Okay, so you can stay up to date on all that information. Additionally, our county, besides the Bedford one, we have 4 farmers markets in the whole county. Bedford, which Miss Jen just spoke about, Forest, Manita, and Montvale. All of them have social media, so you can check out the details on their Facebook pages. Plan on shopping local, buying directly from the producer in your neck of the woods, and just really, it's a wonderful positive economic impact when you do shop local. Also, we would like to make sure that we're always showing our kindness and thankfulness to Media Squatch. We are so grateful to partner with Woody and his team here at Media Squatch. And lastly, if you want to attend one of our Ag Board meetings, you are more than welcome. Ag Board meeting times and minutes are always available online under the Ag Board tab on the Economic Development website. You're always welcome to come and see what we're doing each month and be a part of the monthly meetings. This is Melody Divers reminding you to be good to yourself and be good to others.